G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me WOODLE, and welcome back to a rather drizzly day in 7 Days to Die, Fists Only 2. It is a fresh and rather crispy morning, and we are still here despite the Horde's best efforts. Last night was borderline a disaster. Now with the higher difficulty and all the extra damage that the zombies do, the base I have, I don't think is going to last much longer at all. A couple of errant cops, in fact I think I only had one cop explode down the bottom and one cop explode up the top, and the amount of damage that was done by just those two was pretty bloody significant. So I think I'm running out of time for this base to still be a viable option. So I really need to get cracking on something better. I'm still locked and loaded with all of my Horde Night Gubs that I found last night. I can lock you guys in, need to change over, get my normal stuff back again, all my tools and whatnot. But chuck this shit away and start planning what I'm gonna do for something better. I don't really know what I'm gonna build, like a standalone base I can build for Fists Only. We're gonna have to find out the hard way pretty bloody quickly, I think. But until the fat lady sings, I just need to keep on trying, keep on trucking and hope for the best. While I'm faffing about with all of this, I do have a good chunk of small stones in there for my various treasure digging dealies, which means I need to turn most of you into crushed sand. Not all of that, half of that is roughly, oh geez, 7,000 like 3,500, so near enough to like 3,750, I think. Oh, but I could put that, oh, you know what, now craft up you in there, that's fine. It'll take a couple of minutes, get you working on some extra concrete, and it'll actually be done at about the same time. Okay, that works out for me. Got some more gubs in here I need to bin into somewhere as well. I've got gubbins all over the bleeding shop. I need to sort out my life. I think that's most of everything sorted out. I don't need the perception goggles on me at the moment. I do need to go and get all my Horde Night Gubbins and chuck them back into their respective boxes. So like you guys, yeah, the painkillers, and where's all the rest of the gubbins gone? I had like, have I chucked shit into a box somewhere and then completely forgotten where it's gone? I may have done that. Where's like also my tier 6 hammer? I've lost stuff. I've lost stuff and I don't know what I've done with it. You in DD actually? That sounds like something I would do. There it is. DD, look it out for me. Love your work holding all of my gubbins. That's why I sometimes call you Lydia. You give me all of that back and then chuck all of that straight into you. There we go. Horde Night Gubbins up there and ready to go as soon as I need them next time. Speaking of things I need though, give me that. Quickly change on over. Lots of repairs that need to get done. Didn't get a chance to do it last night, and even though it is trade and restock day, I need to do it now. Yeah, you need some love up there. There you go. All the way up to max. Nice. Oh, Jesus, so many things went wrong last night. Everything's got cracks in it. Gonna quickly jump on down, land on the hay bale. Thank you. A smarter man than me will put a couple of hay bales down, so it's not quite as risky a jump, but I am clearly not that smart. You upgraded. That's kind of okay. Just give it a little tickle anyway. Nice, nice, nice. I need to make sure, if all else fails, this ladder still needs to be working for me. Look at all how broken the bottom rungs were. Everything else is fine. If the pillar goes, that doesn't matter too much. Oh, that one's really hurt. Yeah, gotta make sure the ladder's there. If the pathing goes away, geez, look at the cracks in that bad boy. Pathing goes away, this is all redundant regardless, so everything needs to be okay. In fact, is it worth upgrading this, you reckon? It probably might be. There you go, concrete you, make everything as strong as possible, because I'm just not good enough at killing things quickly for this to stand up to any more tests. It's probably worthwhile if I can, yeah, upgrading these ones as well. But how strong is the iron ones? Only 1,000 compared to 5,000. Going concrete, no brainer, especially down the bottom where cops are likely to pop. That's all my concrete gone, and actually it might be worthwhile. You've already got a concrete block sunk into the ground there. Might also be worthwhile me just like removing the top layer of dirt around here. Although, no, it's not. No, it's not. It was definitely a thing at one point where coppers, when they explode, they didn't hurt terrain, only structures. So, oh, but demos will. And if I clatter the nips of a demo and send them down here, it's all gone anyway. It's all gone anyway. What I'm gonna do, gonna chuck you back down, make me not that many dirts, like 6, I think is how many I dug up. Quickly chuck the terrain back down again because replace it with concrete just adds a liability. If it's invulnerable to cops now, better keep it that way. Need to quickly grab the rest of the concrete I've got crafting up over here. You come with me, please. In fact, just go straight into the box with the rest of that gubbins as well. Need, actually, you go into there. I locked you in the wrong spot. There you go. I need a cheeky little snack. You, gigantic pot of meat. Put it straight in my gob and gargle it down. But let's go to as well. Cheeky double meat first thing in the morning. Good way to start the day. I'm not sure how much of that. Oh, that's just the railing. That's fine. Like, that cage on the outside doesn't really matter as long as the actual structure of it is nice and good. How far do I need a concrete? Will that do for now? I think it might do for now. I just start saving my concrete for what I want to build out, probably out here somewhere nice and close to my actual base over there where my farm and stuff is. That can stay standing as it is to be like a wandering horde kind of base. Like, a wandering horde is fine. It's the big boy horde I'm worried about. So if I build something out this way, that should hopefully actually pan out in my favor. Something is in this field over here. Nice open spaces, just a couple of trees. All right, I'll clear out the area a bit and get some room to maneuver and start planning ahead for once in my life. While I'm in the mood, look at my gyro up there, parked vertically because I'm an exceptionally talented pilot. All I did there was bin my gyro and grievously injure myself, so if that's not a good pilot, I don't know what is. Well, I'm in the mood for cutting down some lumber. I'll get rid of this tree because it's right in the way of my takeoff area up on the roof up above. What am I gonna build? What am I gonna build? This is probably like fists though. I need to be close enough that fists still work, but I need to be relatively safe where cops don't vomit at me, but I need an escape plan where if I do give a cop a heart attack or tickle some nipples, I need somewhere to send zombies where they're not gonna be a problem for me. Like if they go gooey, I need to take the zombies away from me and remove that threat. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. I'll have to think on my feet and hopefully slap something together. I need to do it now before it's too late. The concrete's all done, so I'll just grab you. How many stones do I have actually? I've got 3,700, so half of that is... Oh, geez, I'm really testing my math today, aren't I? I don't even know. Let's just go like... roughly half, so like we're at 2,200. It's probably not even close. Someone will correct me, but that's fine. Just get you rocking and rolling away immediately. So as soon as this side is done, I can do the same again. 2,200 was definitely not what I needed. In fact, it was way less than that. Way less than that. Josh, go 1,800 there instead, and we'll figure out the middle later on. Despite shining an exceptionally bright spotlight on my lack of ability to do any sort of mental math, I've got reasonably close, but my standards, variation of 200 or so is reasonably close. Give me all of you. I can now craft up that. Thank you very much. So I've got like 4,000 concrete on the crack between the two. That should be enough to build... I was going to say a reasonable base out there somewhere. It's going to have to be relatively efficient, but that's okay. Oh, come on, game. Don't... Oh, geez, game. You're really starting to have some heart attacks out here. Hot plants are good to go. I'll do that quickly. I've still got shitloads of loot in you as well. Come on, pass, Josh. Get your shit together. Fix up your storage, you git. Oh. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm conditioned to thinking the thunder is bad, but this is just an early morning storm. It is A-okay. What do I need, though? It is trade restock day. I do need to go and see the traders while you're still crafting all the concrete I need. Regardless, all of that can just get sold. I'll leave you behind, though. Well, that's something that gets sold as well. Lots of recipe books need to get gone. Nothing that needs... Oh, you need a repair kit, actually. Nothing that needs any mods, though. You can get repaired and repaired and repaired. No, can't repair you. That's fine. You're already chock-a-block and full of health and vigor. You can get repaired then. That one. Repair. And that'll just about do us. I reckon that'll do us nicely. Chuck the repair kits back away. Go and fill up my gyro with essential goods and services and go and see Jenny girl. Hopefully she has forgiven me for my ruse the other day. I'm not hairy this morning. The old lip slug has definitely disappeared. I doubt she's gonna love me the same, but she'd love me in the first place. Were any of the tier 6s almost close to being sellable? You've got 2 in you, you've got 2 in you. Most of these things only have, you're not showing any mods at all, actually. They've got a 2 in you as well, and the 1 in that one. Okay, so none of the weapons are really close to it, but I do have a couple of mods that wouldn't be bad going in, like the weapon flashlight mod that's completely worthless, but good to sell. I'll actually take you Oh, is there anything else I can chuck into anything? Anything that's gonna make... Ooh, no, it's already got a suppressor on it, and it's gonna make any of my, like my pistol, for example, be top notch. You might. Hold on a second. Give me that. Give me you. Modify that one. Both of you go in. You're worth $2,600 reduce because the pistol's worth nothing. This is the thing, though. I could chuck it all in the shotgun and get a real pretty penny for it, but nah, not gonna be a thing. That's fine. Leave it behind. I need my sugar butts. I need my awesome sauce if you're in here somewhere too. What did I... Wait. What? Oh, it's up there. I always... It's in the top left, Josh. How do you lose it every time? All right, we're good to go. Hole in the roof be damned. I'll fix it another time. That's not a job for today. Today is a day of shopping and building and just getting my life hopefully going in the right direction. Terrible flying weather. Tried to fly into a thunderstorm, but hopefully it'll be all right. Jenny girl, I'm coming in for a hot and heavy landing. Hope you're ready for it. Cheeky bonk outside your door, then a cheeky bonk inside your door. You're full of gubbins though, aren't you? You take what you can. Nice, we'll pop all the frothies and whatnot inside and get an absolutely rip snorting deal. Anything in you? No? Alright, Jen, what have you got for me? Alright, before I pop my sugar butts and my awesome sauce, yeah, now the storm's still going. I have a quick little squiz at what you got on offer. You definitely restocked today, but if you've got nothing worth buying, I'll take all this stuff off to Huey or Jolie and see what they've got instead. Lockpicks, coal, recog, no. We all know what I'm after. I'm not going to say it out loud though. Don't want to draw the ire of the gods after my shenanigans the other day. Bullet tips, eggs, chem station. Nah, nothing fun. Nothing fun, I don't think. I could just like double is sure. Iron knuckles, no thank you. Check your secret stash for motorcycle handlebar schematic. No thank you. A book I haven't read. Always tempting. I like ticking off those boxes. Nothing good though. Baseball bat. Nothing. Nothing there either. All right.
You know, a few things turned up missing the other day. You don't know anything about that.
Wasn't me. It was definitely the mustache man. Go and ask your newfound boyfriend about that. Leave me alone. Knuckles, nothing in you. Not so secret stash has nothing in there either. Okay. So really, there was only that one book that she's offering, and it's really not that much. Deeds, can you just hold on to like some of this stuff, please, real quick? I will actually pop. No, I won't. No, I won't. Never mind. I'll just buy it flat out because I'm rich as shit. I can afford it. It's a lie. I'm going to pretend I can anyway. You buy that one. Thank you. Chuck it in. Let's go see Huey. The sun is out. Let's hopefully find what we're after. So what I'm thinking, I like to use my travel time as like, oh, it's very foggy out here and very bleak in the midwinter. I like to use the time while I'm flying between places to try to think and plan ahead because that's usually not what I'm doing. Just kind of faffing about and hoping for the best. I'm trying to think of what I want this horde base to be, and I'm thinking maybe potentially like a wrap-around base. Like a cheeky reach-around is always a good time. Let's implement that into our horde base design that we can't see the ground at all. It's over here somewhere. So maybe a way where the zombies come up behind me. Oh my god! Is this a PO I've already cleared? If so, that's a heck of lucky break because I've jarred my gyro directly into a hatch. This is why you never think ahead, Josh. It never goes well for you. I'll take that, and see if I can just scamper off the rooftop down to there. Couple of zombies around, but nothing too bad. Quickly give me that one back again so I can take off back into the skies where it was relatively safer. Oh, go away. Go away. I'm in the middle of a thought process here. Please don't decouple my train of thought. Pierce off. You can please take these stuff back again. That one. Lock those in. Let's get back up into the sky again. If I get away with the zombies like come up behind me, for example, then come around the front on like a singular pathway, mind the big buildings, then if I do goopify them, they'll tumble off the side. I'm going for it straight away. They'll tumble off the side and won't get in the way of the rest of the zombies coming up. Something like kind of like a U shape from both sides wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a terrible explanation. I can kind of see it in my head. And I think it might work. It's still a bit dicey. Could add some extra things to it to make it even better, but I think I have an idea. Maybe. I cannot see the drop, nor can I see the ground. Oh, there's some trees. That usually means the ground's not too far away. Nose up a little bit. We've left the winter biome. That's some of the densest fog. Trust me, I know dense, and that's about as dense as it gets out there. I'm gonna park my gyros on this little hilltop over here. It's looking bloody lovely. That's a good landing after all my faffing about this morning. Having a decent landing flight to my life is a nice welcome change. Change over to you. Thank God I didn't pop on my selling stuff because I've been wasting all of the time. Okay, champion. Swing, miss, and then nice and dead. What have you got for me? Oh, it landed right on me noggin. AK-47 bundle and some snacks. With what? With what? It's here for AK and some ammo. Don't mind if I do, I'll sell you straight away. Look, it's not great, but I definitely think the fog has lifted ever so slightly. I can now see at least 3 inches in front of my face, unlike before when the first I knew about the ground was when I smacked directly into it. Tradie is just directly in front of me somewhere. I know that by the compass. I'll keep my eye out, and then when I see it, I'll just bin it straight down to the ground and hopefully don't break my gyro too bad. Oh, I see some smoke. Yep, that's him. Smoke is him. Swing her around and bring her down. That wasn't very graceful at all, but that'll do. All right, Tradie Hugh. I think I've had a bit of an arduous journey getting out to you, so you better have something worthwhile for me. All I need is that singular part. Not going to say which part because the gods will hear me. We don't want to let them know what I'm after, even though it's pretty obvious by now. Cheeky frothy and cheeky coffee. Coffees and frothies, the way of life. Oh shit, drop, skull crushers. The rest of that can stay behind. All right, Knackers, what have you got? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Knuckles? No, nothing. Knuckles in you? No, nothing. Change over to the super secret stash. Let's see what we got in there instead. You? Knuckles? No, come on! He does have a battery bank, which I think I need. I have a generator bank at home. I think I still need a battery bank, so I might buy that one. It's only $1,000, so that's okay. But he also has the Great Heist book, which does 10% more damage to safes, which will actually help me. So, all right, I reckon now is the time we're going to go for it. You, storage, quickly pop that into me face hole, and also the awesome sauce. That would be awesome. Thank you. Chuck that across to that one. Can I take the rest? Oh, I don't want that. Take you. All right, I'm going to have to make a couple of attempts here to sell everything. Definitely got my XP cogs on. Sell you, sell that one, and my tier. Look at that, 3,200 bucks for a pipe pistol. You love to see it. It's the mods that are valuable. The pistol's just the vessel. Everything's sold. I've got $40,000 reduced now. Lovely, dovely. I'll quickly buy you. Buy some switches as well, just in case I don't have any at home, because I would like to do some wiring at some point. Not really much else. It's all the shit I already sold. All right, Knackers, no lackers. I'll also grab you. And that will just about do me. Quickly change over to the other gold in case I missed something else in your secret stash. What have you got for me? Anything unread? Nah. Nah. All right. I got better things to do too. I'm gonna quickly go and see Jolie Boy now that the fog is cleared as well. Might be able to make it there before my awesome sauce wears out. Woo, parked my freaking gyrocopter so far away. I don't have to use my spaghetti legs. Been so long since I relied on my cardio. Oh, that's a big wolf. That's a big wolf. He knows where I am before he catches the seat. Get the shit out of here. See, the power of dinosaurs always wins. Always bears as well. Oh, the winter is scary. Always on the lookout for any POIs that get me a little bit fizzy, but there's really not much. At some point when I'm feeling brave, it might be time for me just to point my gyro up along the highway out there and go exploring for a better biome. Maybe not the wasteland, because a wasteland trip with Iron Knuckles is just suicide. I don't particularly feel like dying right now. The things aren't quite that bleak. But maybe even like the desert or something, or just a town somewhere with some decent POIs in it. It's the POI level that matters more to me than the biome level. Oh! Yeah, I was gonna say it's a pretty aggressive angle on that pole, but tipped the top of it, just the tip, and who killed this wolf and left the corpse out here? That's just wasteful. You, give me all your bones and all your goo. Thank you very much. Let's go and see if Tradie Joel is gonna sell us what we need. Beady boy. Lovely to see ya. No, we're fine, It's all right, DD. No Knuckles in you. Quickly check the secret stash. Knuckles, nothing. Check the other one just in case. I'm not looking for books right now. Only steel knuckle parts. No, damn it. Book I haven't read though. Rocket launcher schematic. No, thank you. Book I haven't read. Supercharger mod. Absolutely. Give me that extra dino power. Give it right in me veins. Check your secret stash. Any other books? No, nothing. All right, what's in your regular stuff then? What's in your regular garbage? Got 20 seconds. More switches, blade traps. I'll take your eggs, I'll take your honey, I'll take your spuds. More tough guy sunnies. Couldn't find them for 3 weeks, but now they're everywhere. Tier 6 footy helmet and nothing. All right, so you're a little bit of a letdown, not gonna lie, but at least you got some stuff that's useful, just not useful to me. He's also got steel leg armor, which I don't think it's actually 3,700. I think my awesome sources run out and the prices haven't updated. But if I buy you, you're worth a couple of steel armor parts, which eventually will come in handy. So I'll buy that. Thank you. Got any other stuff in here? Armor, steel armor parts. So yeah, 6,700, that's too much. The tier 2s and tier 1s, no brainer, but like the more expensive stuff, not really. All right, that'll do. That'll do. What I really need is more like equipment racks and like weapons racks and stuff. That seems to be the best place to get them. I'll read you. I'll read you. I'll read you. No series are getting finished. Scrap you. Sorry, read that one and then scrap you for the armor parts. All right, let's get home. Let's get home where hopefully my concrete has finished crafting. I can start working on something bigger and better. Loot be damned, for a change. I need to go horde-based building. I don't super like landing from this direction, but it's a nice, easy approach at the very least. I can, that. More or less perfect. I'll take it. I forgot to chuck the froths on the craft, Josh. That's a very important part of your livelihood now. You need to get your Zabrudles brewing. You, give me all of that. No idea how many seeds we're going to need, but I'll take what I can and plant them back again. There's going to be a big harvest. Now it's double the harvest of normal. Yes, good. Farmer Josh out and about. Crops for days, frothies for longer days. I'm gonna replant my mushrooms up on the side so I'm not walking over a higgledy-piggledy mess and booping my noggin all about. Chuck you on the side like that. It might still like encroach me a little bit, but at least the ground will be smooth all the way along. Perfect. Got all my hop seeds recrafting as well. Make sure those get planted immediately. The faster these bad boys regrow, the safer I will be. If I don't have frothies, I've got nothing. All the while I'm doing this farming, all of my concrete is getting crafted. I'm wasting no time. Every second of today is being used usefully. Get all the spuds, all the super corn as well. I do like having just a couple of supercorn plants at the end. Doesn't have to be a super like replaceable crop. I can do that later if I need, but just a couple to keep my turnover going is all I'm after. I'll grab you and you. The extras can be first. 2 of those. I need 1 more pumpkin seed. Craft that. And then a bunch of corn and potatoes. Gotta make sure everything's replaceable, leave nothing behind. This is fine. You know, not every day can be just frivolous zombie murder. Sometimes you gotta do some of the more boring stuff that keeps you alive. D&D, please get out of the way. You know, it's 7 days to die. Come for the zombie apocalypse. Stay for the sustainable farming practices. It's everything you need. These steel knuckle parts are just teasing me. They're just teasing me, and it kind of really shines a light on the thing that I've said before that really frustrates me about how the leveling system works in 7 days at the moment. Like, you get punished for upgrading your gear. Like the steel knuckles, yeah, it's tier 5 costs 15, but I don't have the choice to make a worse version. Like I should be able to like go down a couple levels. Like if I only have the pass to make a tier 4, I shouldn't be punished because I put too many levels into the knuckle skill. So I should be able to like go down a level, make a worse quality one for lesser steel knuckle parts and take that sacrifice of not having those awesome stats by making a worse version. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, I hate that I'm locked out of being able to make it at all because I'm too high in the skill. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense at all, but it is what it is. And I have to deal with that as best I can by just complaining about it, I suppose. You can go into them. Got 15 steel armor parts. I do need considerably more. You guys all please go away. You go in. You go in as well. Everything needs to find its home again because it's all starting to kick off. Like that. There we go. Back away. We're looking good. Yeah, look, buying that battery bank was a good call as well. I've only got the one that I just bought, so I now have all of my power stuff sorted. I need all of the frothies you can manage for me, please. Yep, murky water is still fine. It's just the hops flowers, so I did turn quite a few of them back into seeds, I suppose, but even so, only 130 from 2 full planter beds. That's pretty rough as guts. I need 40 minutes of fuel. Speaking of rough as guts, my throat is still desperately on the rasp. You, back down to them. Craft you. There we go. 32 frothies on the go. Hard yakka paying off. I think I'll actually need to bring all my materials with me because building out in like the field out there gonna be too far for my my wireless crafting and upgrading to work, but that's okay. Just go the old school method of lining your pockets with gubbins. Actually, while I'm here, nail gun. I thought I did have the recipe for that. I've got everything I need except the steel, but joke's on you, I secretly do. You make myself a nail gun. If I'm out there upgrading stuff, and so I don't want to make 6 of them, you galam. There we go, just the one, thank you. If I'm out upgrading stuff, don't need to worry about accidentally upgrading the steel, but I'll keep you nice and safe anyway. And a nail gun's definitely gonna help. While I'm waiting for that nail gun to craft up, I can at least start getting building and clearing the area of all the shambling undead. There's a few of them about. Ooh, it's... Do I want to go get a job from Trader Jen, or at least have a little squiz what jobs she has before she resets tomorrow? She might have some really good jobs over there that I need. May as well go have a squiz at that while I'm waiting. I will have to go up this way. Can I just like give it a look-see at you? Come on, there you go. There you go. Need to sort this out as well. This is all over the shop. Give me my motorcycle. I'm gonna take the gyro just around the corner. Yep, straight down we go. Onto the haystacks and off to go see my girl. Oh, not you, Loza, calm down. Actually, while I'm here, I'll grab those sugar butts out of the campfire because now I've got other traders around. It's probably better to have them back at home rather than just in Jen's compound. Do you have any decent jobs? A fetch and clear, restore powers. What's the fetch and clear?
I need some.
Is that the same clothing store I've been to before? It is. It's the Savage Country. Nah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Sorry, Jen. I mean, look, you're not really covering any favor with me at all. You've given up that right by shacking up with a very fuzzier man than I am. That's fine. Go get him to do it. I'll only take the jobs I actually want. No more just earning brownie points with you because they're not worth dick. I'd rather an actual brownie. So where do you reckon looks like a reasonable spot? I'll quickly get rid of this little boulder over here just to throw up some extra room if I need it. Not that it's like super necessary, but if I am building some sort of base that does rely on zombie pathing, because that's how the game works now, I'm gonna need to make sure there's no other routes for them to try and get any elevation. When they go into destroy everything mode, although actually, maybe that was a good thing to have. When they go into destroy everything mode, they'll look for any way to get closer to you, not necessarily the route that you've built for them. So having like little objects like that they can stand on top of might distract them from breaking my actual base. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind for later. I do need to get rid of a bunch of this foliage around. It is, it's almost 8 PM. It has just started raining, but I haven't heard any thunder yet, so I don't think there's a horde night tonight. I think it might be okay, so we can do some good solid building while we're here. Just free up the space and get some room. Oh no. What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, I think it might be okay. Might be okay. It's not looking very pink out here at all. Don't use your regular knuckles, you galah. Use your flappy, sodden, fleshy fists. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll keep my eye on it. If I have to go in front of the horde now, I can. That's why the horde night box is so important. Quick tap of R and I've got all the things I need. But for now, just focus on the task at hand and get the job done. I've cleared out a little bit. Alright, so how's this gonna work, Josh? So like the idea that I kind of have, I'll just like lay this out on the ground. Imagine like this is kind of like a zombie walkway around here, and then it loops around at the end. We've got the same on the other side as well. Let's go like 1, 2, not that it really matters, but just like building a rough sketch. That's about there, I think. Just eyeball it, guesstimate it with your pupils. Excuse me, DD, please stop getting in the way while I'm building all this stuff. So I got all the way out to here, right? So that's how I want the zombies to actually approach me, because then my little like sanctuary, my bunker, will be in the middle. 2 blocks, and that's how 2 blocks. That looks about right somewhere like this, right? So I have a little block in the middle that I can stand on that goes up to about here. So this here is the window that I fight through. So they come from the left, they come from the right. Lots of zombie pathing opportunity. This is obviously elevated up in the sky. Oh, but how do I know which way they're going to come from? Because they come up from behind me, stairs over there. So then when I bonk them and they fall off the side, they fall away from my structure. But that does mean that their destroy everything phase will kind of attack where I'm standing. Kind of looks like a manta ray. Might double this a manta ray base actually. So maybe like a pit or something here that they fall into, with some stairs when they get out. But when they go into destroy everything, that will destroy like terrain, and maybe even a bit of a slopey surface to kind of take them away from me while they're glorified. That's not a bad idea. That might work out. And then also, if a cop or a demo goes in there and they do have a heart attack, that will just like blow up in a harmless hole and not do too much damage. I reckon that might work. I reckon I'd be okay. For something that I haven't put that much thought into, now seeing it laid on the ground, I reckon it might be a thing. I'm just going to increase the arms, the tentacles of the manta ray. Not that manta rays have tentacles, but you know what I mean. What would you call that? Like the dangly bits. What do you call the dangly bit of a stingray? I'm not sure. The fins? The tail? Not sure. Either way, these bits, these long bits, extend them out that way. And I reckon I'll just start getting on the build. My nail gun will be ready for me tomorrow. I don't need to build this as solid walls. In fact, I usually don't want to because it traps zombies and pisses them off even further. Plus, it's just super inefficient building. Up to there, we'll go up. How high do you reckon? How high is that? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I've got a fish alive. Keep going further. Go even further again, and we'll put in a pillar over here, I think. These can be solid corners. That'll be okay. I'll get rid of that one and go with this one. Oh, I don't know. I hope this is making sense because it's not making sense to me. I am going to need to sink the foundations into the deck. Although we just discussed this over at the ladder over there. Like the cops can't break the terrain here, but demos definitely can. I think it's probably good practice to have it sunk in. So what I normally do when I have done before, I've usually lived to regret it. We're gonna go up to this one here, straight across, and then all of you guys can be picked up all the way to that one. You can kind of see how it wants to be laid out now. I'm going to quickly change over to rampy block because, as always, aesthetics do matter quite considerably. Get you all nice and smoothed out. We can't have some trash looking base out here. No point living if you can't survive in style. Not happening. Not happening here. So this is going to be the zombie path along here. Excuse me, D. Just going to chuck in some scaffolding for me to move along. Because right in the middle here, that was about the middle there. Take you and you and you, and maybe not that one, actually, because I do this new... Oh, jeez, Josh. Words, please. Too busy thinking about base building and not about how your tongue's moving about. Losing focus just disappoints everyone. I do need the path that the zombies stand on when I do most of the punching to be as narrow as possible, because when they go goopified, I need them to move away from me, and I don't want them just getting caught up on the lip just here. So, I would usually go like a wedgie boy, like one of you guys kind of rotated like that. Not like that. Yep, that one there, and then that one there, because it gives them a nice solid platform here. They don't drop down too much to move along, get punched, and then slide off that way. Is that gonna be the right call? Or I go the regular ramp if the ramp's not steep enough? Or even wedge chips when they drop down but half a block. Or they give them a go for headshots and really nothing else. That's not particularly too bad. I think that might work, actually. That might work. Give me all of you back. And we're going to go the wedgie tips instead. You, and then on face. Like that, and that, and that. And then you, and you can be... Where is it? That one instead. Swing around. Nope, not that way. Swing around like that. That. Looks like that might work, actually. Because then when these are gone... Yeah, look, we've got a nice little narrow path that I know they can path along. Turns out all my days of building horde bases way back when and giving the zombies the ability to walk along this, well, now it works in my favor. Swings and roundabouts. Close one door, open several more. Excuse me, Mozza, I'm in the middle of something here. Oh, you're a feral Moz. Can you please go down? I'm not quite up to the stage of zombie pathing testing just yet, but thank you for your eager application. I'll file it away and never look at it again, I promise you that. I need a fair few more frames. Not quite 1,200, a bit excessive, but maybe like 250. I thought I heard more footsteps, but no, it seems like we're okay. Alright, gotta build the next part of it. Gotta have both arms of my base up and going before I test this bad boy. Like, I'm pretty confident with it. Nothing here looks out of place. It looks like it should work, but don't want to start counting my chickens until they're at least ready to start hatching. That's starting to actually look like it might work. I quite like that. For something I've built in only a couple of minutes, that's gone together really bloody well. Got the zombie drop chute over this side. Just got to build my little bunker in the middle. Now, the gap between my bunker and where the zombies are is bloody critical because I don't want them to try and beat through the walls. I need them to make the full journey all the way around the front to come where I need them to and not come through the sides. You need some extra frames, please. I'll just get this all stacked up. I don't know how I'm going to... Oh, Arlene's out there. In fact... You know what? You know what? Hey, Arles, can you please make your way over here? Don't know how to get your attention other than the old-fashioned way over. For the first time ever, Arlene, I wanted to not blow your mind, and of course I goopified your knees. Damn it. Alright, those will be pathing testing today. Just gonna have to just have faith that it's gonna work the way I want it to. Damn it, Arlene. There we go. Got my little bunker in the middle. That's where I will stand. This is where I'll do all of my fisting. Nice, good. I'm not gonna do any upgrades, just get my nail guns over there ready and waiting for it, but also need to make sure I upgrade the central column of this before I do anything else. In fact, I might even just drag my way down this side so I don't forget to do that. You can go away. I do like having extra protection on the front, micro plates or something, but that should be just about good. And then, yeah, a nice deep pit here that the zombies can fall into. Maybe even a sloping wedge all the way down using like those narrow blocks. Don't really use the narrows very often, but I feel like this might be a good opportunity for them. These bad boys. Normally designed for driveways, I'll use it for zombie ways. Yeah, you're looking good. You're looking real good. I like how this has come together. I'll have to do the rest of my construction tomorrow. I'm going to quickly jump up my ladder, go back to where I'm safe and sound, and make sure everything is cooking along nicely. It is just after midnight, but the moon is not red, so we're A-okay. Frothies are still cooking along. Lovely. You can have... In fact, you've got plenty of froths in there already. I'll start storing my froths in you instead. Chuck whatever I can away into you and you. Oh, look at all. Oh, now I'll keep you on me. I need you for upgrades. This stuff though can go back into them. Look at all the gubbins I have. And look at my base out there. Oh, it's going to be good. When you're up and ready to rock and roll, it's going to be a great time to fight. Grab my nail gun out of you. Thank you. My dollary-doos can go away back into that one. You can come down to them. All right, we're looking kind of okay, actually. All things considered, things could be far, far worse than they currently are. You, some more steel, thank you. Got lots of iron getting crafted in there as well. Don't really need that clay soil there at all. Got plenty of it now. Okay, so what's the plan, Josh? I think tomorrow, I'll go back, I'll see Jen, see if she's got a decent job for me, because I still need to get the steel knuckle parts. Everything is still contingent on that. Base design is just kind of like a band-aid covering that very severe hole in my hull until I can get a better option. It's small, it's going to be efficient, and that's the kind of horde base I like. We can probably add some extra cool things to that too, actually. I have some ideas of how I can make that even better that I'm very excited to try out. I'll have to come back, build that base, and try out those ideas in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of the Patreon who made this episode possible. If y'all liked it, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.